Okay, I've been testing a lot this month, and I've returned today to spread the word of a skill that not only did I never really imagine myself using, but one that may very well be my new favorite to use in the game. In this video, I'll be showcasing elemental builds for all 5 different elements, all revolving around the explosive power of Hellfire Cloak, and a few other synergistic skills. As long as you can stand the whistling, of course. Hellfire Cloak is simple. You've probably experienced it many times fighting Magmallow. It leaves a small blue flame behind when using a wirebug or evasive silkbind attack that can deal a small pop of damage and can potentially stagger the monster on hit. This allows Insect Glaive to do things like this. Or completely negate grab attacks if timed properly, like this. With at least 3 levels of Hellfire Cloak, the status will be active and usable during any hunt when a monster enrages, and will repeatedly proc as you remove it. This makes for a great self-inflicted blight to use in conjunction with Coalescence, Resuscitate, Agitator, and even the new Rampage decoration Magmallow Soul, which offers an additional plus 12 raw attack bonus when inflicted with Hellfire Blight. With both utility and comparable damage output to many meta options, this skill is essential for any playstyle that prioritizes maintaining control of the hunt and providing frequent windows of opportunity. For something highly survivable, I use this blueprint set with a talisman capable of awarding 3 Hellfire Blight to construct my first 2 elemental sets. These water and ice variations revolve around Hellfire Cloak and Agitator, given that they have the same activation conditions. Kushala's Blessing for health regeneration and elemental attack, and a highly involved Kinsect playstyle, using Kinsect Slash in tandem with chain charged attack Kinsects. The water variation is comfortable slotting Magmallow Soul, but I prefer the Dereliction Soul gem on the ice version for better crit potential, along with Kinsect Volt for faster initiations of jumping advancing slash. The HP regen on this set works great with the Super Dingo recovery and Moxie to protect from those pesky suspect hitboxes. If you're wrapping up your mastering journey and are looking for something a bit more endgame oriented, here's an updated version of the blueprint, which I use to make these Thunder and Fire variations. This set makes use of Coalescence each time Hellfire is removed from the body, providing an equal raw attack benefit to Magmallow Soul and balancing raw damage potential when the monster is enraged, as well as Mail of Hellfire for a plus 15 buff when using the red scroll. The Fire version has much lower base affinity, we'll need to make use of the Dereliction Soul decoration again. This fire build is fun with Foliacath because Kinsect Slashes will deal a lot of extra concentrated damage and can retain charge after a Waking Kinsect attack, unlike the chain attack versions. There are a lot of glaives and bugs that will work with these sets though, so feel free to swap out anything to fit your weapon of choice. For a final build, I naturally turn to the Shigaru Magala design in order to replace any affinity boosting skills for higher damage output. This build makes use of Resuscitate to grant a total of plus 40 attack when the monster is enraged, with Coalescence providing a boost to balance whenever Hellfire Blade is lost. This is another red scroll and Kinsect Slash focus build that uses Exalted Alucinate for additional elemental severing damage on multiple attacks. It's important to note that if you prefer not to use Tetraseal, you can still access attacks that heavily utilize the Kinsect by ending a grounded combo with X instead of A. Another important thing to note, in case you're tempted to use this skill with any of the new health draining blights, Hellfire Blight will explode on the player's body if you don't get rid of it with a wirebug and will deal a very small and near insignificant amount of damage. If your health bar is entirely recoverable damage, Hellfire Blight will literally insta-kill you when it wears off, regardless of any recovery skills you have equipped. This is both hilarious and unavoidable in several situations. Wyvern riding with a build like this results in this interaction. Here's a terrible build for that if you want something that has the word hell in it a lot and plays like you're actually there. That's it for me. Look forward to updates and more Insect Glaive nonsense in the near future. Don't forget to subscribe, and leave a comment with your favorite whistle build and how you've used this crazy skill for your weapon.